There's something truly magical about a warm bowl of soup, especially on a chilly evening. It's like a warm hug from the inside out. But who says delicious soup needs to take hours? Not me. Let's be honest, life gets busy. Sometimes we just need a quick and comforting meal without the fuss. That's where these 5 easy soup recipes come in. Each one is designed to be on your table in just 8 minutes using simple ingredients you probably already have in your pantry. Get ready to nourish your body and soul with minimal effort and maximum flavor. Tomato soup and a grilled cheese sandwich, a match made in culinary heaven. This simple version comes together in a flash, bursting with fresh tomato flavor and a hint of basil. 1 can, 14.5 ounces, diced tomatoes undrained, 1 cup vegetable broth, 1/4 cup chopped onion, 2 cloves garlic minced, 1 tablespoon olive oil, 1/4 teaspoon salt, 1/4 teaspoon black pepper, 1/4 cup fresh basil leaves chopped. 1. Heat the olive oil in a large pot over medium heat. Add the onion and garlic, cooking until softened, about 2 minutes. 2. Pour in the diced tomatoes, vegetable broth, salt and pepper. Bring to a boil, then reduce heat and simmer for 5 minutes. 3. Stir in the fresh basil just before serving. When a cold strikes, it can leave you feeling miserable and drained. The sniffles, the sneezes, the overall sense of fatigue can make even the simplest tasks seem daunting. But fear not, because this classic chicken noodle soup is here to save the day. This isn't just any soup, it's a warm, comforting hug in a bowl designed to soothe your symptoms and lift your spirits. It's comforting, flavorful, and packed with nutrients that can help you feel better faster. Plus, it's ready in a flash, so you can get back to resting and recovering. Let's start with the ingredients. You'll need 1 tablespoon of olive oil, which adds a rich, smooth base to the soup. 1/2 cup of chopped onion for a touch of sweetness and depth. 2 cloves of garlic minced to give the soup a robust, aromatic flavor. 1 14.5 ounce can of chicken broth, the heart of our soup, providing a savory, comforting base. 1 cup of cooked chicken, shredded for protein and heartiness. 1/2 cup of egg noodles, which add texture and make the soup more filling. 1/4 teaspoon of salt to enhance all the flavors. 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper for a hint of spice. And finally, 1/4 cup of chopped fresh parsley, which adds a fresh, vibrant finish. Now let's get cooking. 1. Heat the olive oil in a large pot over medium heat until it shimmers. Add the onion and garlic, cooking until softened, about 2 minutes. This step releases their flavors, creating a fragrant base for your soup. 2. Pour in the chicken broth and bring it to a boil. The broth is the soul of the soup, rich and savory. Add the shredded chicken, egg noodles, salt and pepper. These ingredients come together to create a hearty, satisfying meal. 3. Reduce the heat and let the soup simmer for 5 minutes or until the noodles are cooked through. This allows all the flavors to meld together beautifully. Finally, stir in the parsley just before serving. This adds a burst of color and a fresh, herbaceous note that brightens up the entire dish. And there you have it, a bowl of classic chicken noodle soup that's not only delicious, but also a perfect remedy for those under-the-weather days. Enjoy and feel better soon. Section 4, Veggie Venture Minestrone Magic. This hearty minestrone is a celebration of vegetables packed with flavor and nutrients. It's a dish that brings together the best of the garden, creating a symphony of tastes and textures that is both comforting and invigorating. Whether you're looking for a warming meal on a chilly day or a nutritious option to fuel your body, minestrone is the perfect choice. It's a satisfying meal in itself, rich in vitamins, minerals, and fiber. The combination of vegetables, beans, and pasta makes it a well-rounded dish that can stand alone or be paired with a simple salad or crusty bread. To start, you'll need 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Olive oil not only adds a rich flavor, but also provides healthy fats that are essential for a balanced diet. Next, prepare 1/2 cup of chopped onion. Onions are a staple in many dishes, offering a subtle sweetness and depth of flavor as they cook. You'll also need 1/2 cup of chopped carrots. Carrots add a touch of natural sweetness and a vibrant color to the soup, along with a good dose of beta-carotene. 1/2 cup of chopped celery is essential as well. Celery provides a slight crunch and a refreshing taste that balances the other ingredients. 1 14.5 ounce can of diced tomatoes, undrained, will add a tangy and slightly acidic note, enhancing the overall flavor profile of the soup. For protein and heartiness, include 1 15-ounce can of kidney beans, rinsed and drained. Beans are a great source of plant-based protein and fiber, making the soup more filling and nutritious. 1 14.5 ounce can of vegetable broth will serve as the base of the soup, providing a savory and aromatic liquid that ties all the ingredients together. Add 1/4 cup of small pasta, like ditalini. The pasta absorbs the flavors of the broth and adds a delightful texture to each bite. 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning will bring a blend of herbs that are quintessential to Italian cuisine, infusing the soup with a fragrant and earthy aroma. Season with 1/4 teaspoon of salt to enhance the flavors of the vegetables and broth. A 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper will add a subtle heat and depth, balancing the sweetness of the vegetables. Finally, grated Parmesan cheese is optional for serving. It adds a rich umami flavor that complements the soup beautifully. 1. Heat the olive oil in a large pot over medium heat. The oil should shimmer but not smoke, indicating it's ready for the vegetables. Add the onion, carrots and celery, cooking until softened, about 5 minutes. Stir occasionally to ensure even cooking and to prevent the vegetables from sticking to the pot. 2. Stir in the diced tomatoes, kidney beans, vegetable broth, pasta, Italian seasoning, salt and pepper. Mix well to combine all the ingredients, ensuring the pasta is submerged in the broth. 3. Bring to a boil, then reduce heat and simmer for 5 minutes, or until the pasta is cooked through. The simmering process allows the flavors to meld together, creating a harmonious and delicious soup. 4. Serve hot, topped with grated Parmesan cheese if desired. The cheese will melt slightly, adding a creamy texture and a burst of flavor with each spoonful. Enjoy your homemade minestrone, a true celebration of vegetables and Italian culinary tradition. Section 5, Mushroom Melody, Creamy and Dreamy. Indulge in the rich and earthy flavors of this creamy mushroom soup. This dish is perfect for a cozy night in or as a starter for an elegant dinner party. The combination of mushrooms, onions, garlic and cream creates a symphony of flavors that dance on your palate. It's surprisingly simple to make and feels utterly decadent. The rich, velvety texture of the soup is achieved with just a few basic ingredients, making it accessible for even novice cooks. Let's start with the ingredients you'll need. 1 tablespoon butter. Butter is the base of our soup, providing a rich and creamy foundation. 1 pound mushrooms sliced. Mushrooms are the star of this dish, offering a deep, earthy flavor that is both comforting and sophisticated. 1/2 cup chopped onion. Onions add a subtle sweetness and depth to the soup, balancing the earthiness of the mushrooms. 2 cloves garlic, minced. Garlic brings a hint of pungency and warmth, enhancing the overall flavor profile. 1 10.75 ounce can condensed cream of mushroom soup. This ingredient adds an extra layer of creaminess and mushroom flavor. * 1 cup milk. Milk helps to thin the soup to the perfect consistency while adding a touch of sweetness. 1/4 teaspoon salt. Salt is essential for bringing out the flavors of all the ingredients. 1/4 teaspoon black pepper. Black pepper adds a bit of heat and complexity to the soup. 2 tablespoons chopped fresh chives. Chives provide a fresh, onion-like flavor and a pop of color for garnish. 1. Melt the butter in a large pot over medium heat. The butter should be fully melted and slightly bubbling before you add the next ingredients. Add the mushrooms and onion, cooking until softened, about 5 minutes. The mushrooms will release their moisture and the onions will become translucent, creating a flavorful base for the soup. 2. Stir in the garlic, condensed cream of mushroom soup, milk, salt and pepper. Make sure to mix everything thoroughly so that the flavors are well combined. 3. Bring to a simmer, cooking for 5 minutes, allowing the flavors to meld. The soup will thicken slightly as it simmers, and the aroma will fill your kitchen. 4. Garnish with fresh chives just before serving. The chives add a fresh, vibrant touch that complements the rich, creamy soup. Serve hot and enjoy the comforting, delicious flavors of this creamy mushroom soup.